So I have been on this platform for 6 months now, and that in itself is mind-blowing, and that I have been keeping up with content every single week for 6 months, that is also quite shocking. But since I have been on this platform for 6 months now, I thought that I could share my experience and my challenges so far with starting a booktube channel in 2020 and how I want my YouTube channel to grow in 2021, not in terms of subscribers or anything, but in terms of the content and where I want my YouTube channel to be in the end of 2021, I guess. So if you watched my booktube newbie tag that I filmed all those months ago, my first ever YouTube video on this channel, I talked about how I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel. When I was younger, I wanted to start a gaming channel, a let's play channel for The Sims, because that has always been a passion of mine. But here I am, many years later, with the YouTube channel about books, and honestly this is way more my theme of videos than let's play channels. But let's not talk about that, let's talk about my experience and how I've been feeling these 6 months. So when I started, I got a lot of love and support from everywhere, and a lot of new people came to support my channel and that first video. So with all the support from other channels here in the community, I too started following and supporting them. But that started a kind of bad cycle, I guess, of comparison between myself and the other new creators that I was beginning to get to know. I started comparing myself with people my age or people that started their YouTube channels at the same time as I did. And while I haven't suffered a lot from this comparison and I haven't been comparing myself that much, it definitely was and is still something that is in the back of my mind whenever I go to my YouTube channel and see that I haven't gotten the same growth on my channel as another person who started at the same time as me. And I know a lot of other YouTubers suffer from this as well. While it is still at the back of my mind when I'm looking at the analytics of my YouTube channel, that always gets pushed away from the happy thoughts that I get from filming YouTube videos, editing YouTube videos. The good definitely outweigh the bad, for me at least, with this comparison thing. So when I start feeling doubtful of myself and thinking about maybe quitting, I always think about how fun I think this is and how much I know that I can do this, you know? And that's how I've been dealing with it. I try not to look too much at the channel's views or like subscriber counts if I am watching a channel that I'm subscribed to. Like, I think it's a part of being a new booktuber or YouTuber in general to have this feeling of doubt when comparing yourself to others, but I definitely think that it's something that you just have to get used to and start handling the right way. I don't know if my strategy to handle it is the best one, but I definitely do think that remembering how much you love the things you're doing helps push away the bad thoughts. And also something, in the beginning of my YouTube channel, I was very uncomfortable speaking to the camera. And that is quite weird, because when I was younger, I had a best friend and we always used to send videos on Snapchat to each other, like vlogging style, and talk about the things that were happening in our lives. And like, instead of like calling on the phone, we used to talk through Snapchat and through videos. So vlogging was quite... This sounds really strange, I know, but vlogging was something I was used to, I guess. So I thought that talking to the camera like this and vlogging with my camera would be easy. It turned out not to be at all. I was really uncomfortable speaking in my first videos, and when I'm looking back at my first videos, I am quite embarrassed because I'm sitting so straight, I'm not moving at all, I'm not talking freely, I'm not laughing, I'm not smiling, I'm like a robot, okay? The first couple of videos were rough, to say the least, but I'm really happy that I went through that, because that made me really comfortable with speaking. And even though I'm not at the best point with my speaking ability that I know that I can be, I'm still really proud of where I've come from the videos 6 months ago till now. Because I've been watching booktube a lot for many years, I knew what type of videos I wanted to do. But at the same time, I also knew what videos were popular, and I knew that the videos that I wanted to make were not part of that group. So in the first couple of months, I felt like I really needed to focus on the, you know, popular booktube videos like tags or TBRs or wrap-ups. And while I do love to make those kinds of videos, I didn't want my channel to be that way. And I think that after the first couple of months, I had really started to focus into the types of content that I want to make, like fun reading vlogs with different themes and writing updates, and as well as like book hauls if I do purchase books. So I still want to do the typical bookish content, but it has been a learning curve, I guess, to realize what type of content I want to make. And with that said, I'm really excited to be in 2021 so that I can focus on the things that I want to do, and I have been really proud of the ideas that I have come up with and all the content that I will be putting out in this year. And another thing, y'all, my thumbnails. In the beginning, I did not know how to make thumbnails when going into YouTube. I did not know what style I wanted for my channel, and when I started this YouTube channel I was like in the middle of going into the aesthetic culture, I guess. My interest for like cottagecore had just begun to develop when I started my booktube channel, and also I thought that I had to make like simplistic, colorful thumbnails for eye-catching, but now when I have gotten to know my own style and my own preferences for thumbnails here on booktube, I had definitely changed a lot. And if I could go back and just film those videos again and make those thumbnails again, I would definitely experiment a lot more than I did. I just picked a font, I picked like the style I wanted to do, but I thought that the style I chose was really boring, and I would have liked to experiment more and like try different styles in order to find my own, because then it wouldn't have taken such a long time, I think, to find the style that I have now. So like you can see, I've learned a lot in these past months. Overall, I had a really good experience in the past 6 months. I'm loving the videos I'm creating. I love everything about the creation process of videos. Like, there was only a couple of hiccups, I guess, and that's the comparisons and the constant question of why am I not growing, what am I doing wrong. That is definitely something that, like the comparison, that is always back in my mind. Even though the views and the subscriber count and all of that stuff isn't why I love making videos, it's still a prominent part, I guess, of having a YouTube channel. It shows the success of the YouTube channel, it shows if people like it or not. And so as a creator who compares herself with others in terms of subscribers, that can really bring me down sometimes, but like I said, I just have to remember the fun of it, and then all that goes away, kind of. So now I want to talk about where I want this channel to go in the future, and I definitely have a lot more reading vlogs planned for this year, and I think the videos I have planned are really fun and exciting and something that I have always been wanting to do. And like I talked about, I do plan on making the typical bookish stuff. I do plan to make a bookshelf tour, and I plan on making seasonal wrap-ups and TBRs, but I also want to be more involved in the community with like book clubs or collabs, because I think it's much easier for me on Instagram to be part of like a book club, or I don't know, talking to a lot of people about the books that I read. I think it's much easier on that platform, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can click the link in the description below. I have my Twitter, Instagram and Goodreads down in the description, like I said, but I want to be part of something here too. So if you have like a book club you would like to recommend to me that I could join, or like monthly chats, or I don't know. And also feel free to message me if you want to do a collab or want to work with me in some way. I'm more than happy to build connections in this community. So with that said, I'm really looking forward what comes next to my channel and making content that more suits my personality. So let me know in the comments if you have been feeling something of what I have been feeling these past 6 months, and also let me know in the comments if you liked this video. I just wanted to make it because I myself wanted to watch something like this when I started my YouTube channel, and I found some videos on it, but there wasn't a lot of perspectives on starting a booktube channel in recent years and having doubts and, you know, all the fun stuff that I just talked about. So I wanted to make this for myself, but also for others who might find this video and find it helpful. I will definitely be doing a 1-year update like I did now with 6 months, and how my experience with YouTube has been after 1 year. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe because I post a new video every Thursday, every week. But with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!